Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Ilyin and today back again with another video from my speaking class. But in this video there will be 4 video responses based on page 184 from my speaking handbook. So let's start to the first question. Question number 1. What are the characteristics of a good teacher? I think there are 2 characteristics of a good teacher. First one, good teacher is not only half full of knowledge or intelligence, but they have to teach the student. So the teacher must have a good way of teaching, and student I think will prefer teacher who has a bachelor degree but can explain the material well than the teacher who holds doctorate but cannot explain his knowledge in language that is easily to understand. And then secondly, a good teacher is teacher who can be a good example for his students. They can teach a lot of things, not only material in the class but also the other useful things such as manner, value of life and the others. And he or she can be a role model for his students. So the characteristic of a good teacher is someone who can explain the material or deliver the material well, and someone who can be a good example for his students. Question number 2. Would you prefer to take a vacation in the mountain or at the ocean? I prefer to take a vacation at the ocean. The first reason, I like the weather. It is warm or maybe it's hot, and the sky looks very beautiful from the ocean, the bright blue sky with the clouds and the sun, and also the wind, the humid air and sound of waves. It feels perfect and it makes me calm and happy at the same time. And then the second reason, there are plenty of leisure activity at the ocean, not only during the day but also at night. I can go sunbathe and get plenty of vitamin D. I can play with the wave, or maybe I can do a lot of water sports such as swimming, parasailing, windsurfing, diving and many more. And at night I can enjoy the very beautiful scenery, like do a romantic dinner under the night sky, or maybe just hang out with my beloved family or friend. So for me, vacation at the ocean is better than in the mountain. Question number 3. How does the student's conversation add to the information included in the notice? So the notice tells about the new policy that all the students who want to register in courses other than introductory courses in humanities department must obtain signatures from their advisor before registering in these courses. And from the conversation we can know some of the reasons why the new policy will go into effect for the next semester. So the woman told that last semester in his history class there were some people who had no idea about the basics. So the professor wasted a lot of time for answering all of the questions that anybody who had taken into an introductory courses would know the answer. So the new policy will be applied because there are some people who take certain courses without taking or maybe passing the introductory courses, and it will cause a chaos inside the class. The last question, question number 4. How does the professor supplement the information included in the reading? From the reading passage, we can know that nonverbal communication is any kind of communication that takes place without the use of words. For examples are facial expression, movement of the head and hand gestures. While the professor supplement the information about nonverbal communication. The first one, nonverbal communication doesn't require intent. And then nonverbal communication doesn't take place automatically simply because one person has tried to communicate non-verbally. And the last one, there is no communication only if gesture or expression is understood. So non-verbal communication is any kind of communication but without using the word. So that's all from me in this video. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.